It seems like America only gets more expensive as the years go by, and more people cannot really afford it. This is very saddening. I want to talk about this, guys, because really, I don't know if I'm sure you guys are living through this all over society right now and in America, but really things have gotten so expensive now. And I don't feel like a lot of people are really talking about this or a lot of people are afraid to talk about this, but we really need to talk about this. This is very saddening what's going on in this country. There's constantly everything's expensive. The gas prices, the housing, you get me? And more, we already know that the jobs in America right now kind of are bad. You get me? We have a bunch of fake statistics that say that there's more jobs now. Oh, more jobs were created. But the reality is that a lot of people really in society right now cannot really see this growth. Like, where is this statistic coming from? Like, there isn't much jobs in this country. And it's gotten so harder for people just to get by and survive. You get me? I don't know if you guys are really paying attention to what's going on in this society right now in America, but everything has really gotten more expensive and people cannot really afford it. You get me, guys? And I've seen people who actually talk about this and they see how the way they're living everywhere, they're really just, some people are just living in their vans, you get me, or in tents, you get me, and people are living a more minimalistic way of life instead of like they're trying to hold on to all the money they have more because this system and the country kind of wants people to waste money, and then stay broke, okay, without being able to afford anything. And in the end, it's really just like, it's a cycle. No one ever has money for anything. You have to pay your bills. You have to pay your phone bill, car insurance. You have to pay your mortgage, your home insurance, all types of stuff. And then you have jobs and you like jobs are not even paying enough. You get me? This is like a never ending cycle. Like the minimum wage. Oh, minimum wage can never even afford to pay all these things. It's just probably one bill out of the multiple bills that we all have and people have. You get me, guys? So I just want to talk about this because honestly, I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this. And there is some people that, you get me, or speak the truth out here, but like this is the reality. Like it just seems like America just keeps getting more expensive as years go by, and it's a cycle. It never gets better. You get me? It's not like the old days. It's not like the 90s or the 80s when people didn't have so much technology everywhere, and you get me? People didn't depend so much on all these top things. Like now cars have so much technology that they cost a fortune just to repair these cars. Like if you have these new cars, I don't know if you guys know about cars, but cars now have CVT transmissions and it costs a lot. It costs a lot to fix those cars. It's not like the old cars from the early 2000s, the 90s, which those cars have like ATF transmission, and to repair an ATF transmission for cars back in the days was a lot cheaper. And now to fix a CVT transmission, there's not even like, from what I've seen, there's not even a lot of like mechanics who are skilled in repairing those types of transmission, which means that you have to take those cars to a dealership now, which is going to cost way more. If any of you guys know that to fix a car, if you take everything to the dealer, they're just going to charge you a lot. You get me? But that's just one example how things have gotten more expensive. The gas prices, like literally right now, gallons are $4 and something. I saw $4.29 a gallon. Then I see in other areas $3.89 a gallon. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's just because of the war, right? But really, my point in this video is just that everything just seems to be getting more and more expensive and it never gets better. You get me? It's just a never-ending cycle. Doesn't matter who you have in Congress. Doesn't matter who you have as a president. Doesn't matter what gets voted on for the whole country. It's always the same cycle. And that's why I say that the system is rigged. It's a system meant to profit. Everything's a profit out here. It's meant to have people spending all their hard-earned money and never get rich. You get me? And You gotta learn how to navigate in life with that, because if you don't, they're gonna take advantage of you. You get me? And this is what I mean, that the system wants people to just work, 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 and barely make anything, to then just enjoy life when you're old, right? So, but it's not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to all the time work and never have money to survive, pay our bills, and you don't even have money to travel, go have fun. You get me? Buy yourself some new things, new clothes, or something, something that you need. You get me, guys? But I just think it's a system. You get me? I just feel like, honestly, as years go by, things just get more and more expensive, in my opinion. You get me, guys? So I just don't like that. I don't like how this society is right now. America, you get me? Everything's expensive, and you get me? And the middle class is always suffering. You get me? They don't help the middle class. Even when I feel like even it's all fake and brainwashed, the politics. Even when there's a Democratic president, they say, oh, the Democrats are supposed to fight for the middle class and the poor people, right? Even when that happens, gas is still high. So it just doesn't even matter. You get me? This is what I mean. Like, I analyze things in this society and life, and I'm like, everything's a brainwash. Everything gets more expensive because the country, I feel like, invests in certain things that's gonna profit, and it's more of a business. They're profiting in certain things like technology, electric cars, or all types of stuff. You get me? Artificial intelligence, things like that. And they're investing money in wars and things for the army to get the army stronger, but it's just certain things, like they're not changing the healthcare. That's another topic. The healthcare is always expensive here. Like, it just gets more and more expensive in America. Like, healthcare never gets cheaper. It seems to be like a cycle. It just keeps rising. Like, people's premiums are always going up. You get me? And the point is that people don't have enough to pay for all this. Some people just rather live in tents and in their vans or on the side of the road somewhere, and they live better like that than to be having to pay for all these things. You get me? And it's getting tiring. People in America, I'm seeing, like, it's becoming tiring, and people are just exhausted of the constant working and things getting more expensive all the time and never having money left for anything, to have fun or anything. You get me, guys? So it's really like, I just really think it's a rigged system out here. Everything, the way this country is being ran, like, you get me? People can never get to enjoy life, and we cannot let the way things are in this society and the system, the way everything is, there has to be change. You get me? We have to enjoy our lives. We're not supposed to be all the time broke, never having money. You get me? I know a lot how to save and be strategic with my money and invest in certain things, right? But the people in the world just can't seem to figure it out. A lot of people don't know how to invest, and they're just falling into this cycle that they never have money left for anything, and it just is always more and more expensive. So if you fall into that trap, I feel like this country is meant, like, they changed it to made it like they made it, this country, to be more like expensive, where everybody has to always pay for more and get less in return. You get me? And it shouldn't be like that. How, like, the cost of living, why do you have to pay so much? And sometimes some places, they don't even give you a big space. Like, you don't get extra rooms, you don't get extra bathrooms, you can't get a driveway for your house and you're paying a lot. But they're like, oh no, you have to pay more. So that's what I mean. Like, it just gets more and more expensive, and it shouldn't be like that. You get me? And healthcare, why do you have to pay so much just to get proper care? Like, oh, it costs to take care of you. It costs to do this and that. But, like, this country has money. They have money. Like, they know how they should be able to change the way these things are with health insurance. You get me? People work, pay taxes. That's why everybody pays their taxes, right? Everyone deserves proper health insurance. No one should be taxed more than others. We should all be treated equally, in my opinion. We all depend on the same resources for survival in society and in life. You get me? But I just really wanted to share my thoughts on this, guys, and share it to anybody around the world on YouTube. You get me? And how America just seems to be getting more and more expensive all the time, and just more and more people are realizing that they can't afford it, and people are just quitting, choosing different methods of living. Some people are moving to forests, like sleeping in tents, sleeping in vans. Some people are like, all I have is this amount of money in a month, and they plan their lives like that's all they use. They don't even try to pay so much things, like, you get me, because they're trying to adapt to the way the system is, how the society is, that it just gets more and more expensive. And so people are finding different ways to combat this issue. You get me? But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, guys, feel free to subscribe so you stay informed with new videos on this channel. And feel free to comment down below if you can relate with this, what's going on in this society. You know, we're all living in this country of America, or, you know, it's a big problem, and I think it needs to be changed. You get me, guys? But feel free to comment down below, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Take care.